The iPhone 15 Pro has been out for almost 6 months already, and this was the first iPhone that I have purchased at launch in a long time. So sit back and let's get into what I like and do not like about the iPhone 15 Pro after 6 months of use. Let's start with USB-C. This change is the single-handed one of the main reasons why I upgraded to the iPhone 15 Pro. With it comes the ease to use almost any accessory that is available. There's no need to go and source an Apple-made or Apple-approved adapter. The amount of USB accessories that I have purchased has grown substantially, and that is with good measures. An SD card to USB-C to transfer footage from my camera to my phone or from my phone to my computer. Yes, I can plug the phone into my computer, but because I mainly use the Blackmagic app for recording, it saves the recording in its own folder rather than in the photo library. I also use a USB-C hub to allow me to build a recording rig, which gives me USB-C for power, USB-A for microphone, and an HDMI out for external monitor, and this has fully replaced my DSLR that I originally was using when I started this channel. But still, there is no way to take normal pictures or videos and have them store on a USB device. ProRes video is the only type of media that will record directly to an external hard drive, and I do hope Apple changes this, as the only way to transfer other media is by using the Photos app and copying it to the device. And to go even further, it would be great if Apple let us make a local backup of the phone to a USB hard drive as well. That way, when restoring or transferring to a new device, we could just plug in the drive and have it go at least twice as fast than waiting for the device to download from the data from iCloud. With the iPhone 15 Pro also came the move to titanium. This can be a small detail to some, but this changed how the phone feels in the hand. With titanium being lighter than aluminum, holding the phone one-handed doesn't cause fatigue like the others did. And just overall being a better looking device, and the rails not being as sharp as they used to be. I have been tempted to use this phone caseless, but I don't trust myself that much to carry around a device like this without some sort of protection on it. Now, I am pretty careful with my devices. I have not had any big drops. I never put my keys and the phone in the same pocket. I have learned how to keep this phone in pristine condition because I hate screen protectors. I have never liked them. I have one on my iPad Pro, and only because it makes the screen feel like paper. But there isn't a day that I don't look at the iPad and think I want to rip this off. I haven't yet, but that day will come. And if you do pick up one of the darker titanium models, make sure to take care of the edges of this phone, as underneath that dark coating is the natural titanium color, so scratches and dings do show more on the darker colors. The action button was probably my second most hyped for feature. Just knowing how much you could do with shortcuts and having basically a macro button on the side of your phone allows you to have any macro at the tip of your finger. But I, like many, built the menu to pop up when pressing it, and just made it way too cluttered with options that I really didn't need. Therefore, I have nailed it down to only a few things that I need when I push the button. Things like open apps, set scenes using HomeKit, setting silence on both my watch and my phone at the same time. Just simple tasks that save me a little bit of time, but I do multiple times per day. Like I have said in my previous videos, I did not buy the iPhone 15 for the spec increase. The spec bump was very, very minimal, and I am sure going forward it will be, as these chips are just plain out fast as it is. And we are starting to see similar things in the new M series of laptops, but that is for another video. So get subscribed for that one. But I do use this phone for more, including gaming. I have never been big on playing games on my phone, but with being an Apple Arcade subscriber, I've been testing more and more games, and I really enjoy playing games on the phone, but really only on a controller, as I am absolutely atrocious with on-screen controls. So, I have invested in an Xbox Series controller adapter that holds the phone and it attaches to the controller. It works quite well, but still, some games are missing the support for the controller, so I am a little limited as what I can play. But I have noticed that when playing games on this phone that it does get a little bit hot. Nothing hurtful, but it is alarming after playing for 20 to 30 minutes how warm this phone can get. Using a controller can limit your exposure to the heat and allow you to keep playing a little bit longer. As for the camera, the iPhone has been on the top of the list for smartphone cameras for years now, and many would pick other phones because they didn't like the look of the iPhone photos. But with iOS 17, they allow you to pick from different styles of photos, pretty much replicating the Samsung or the Google Pixel looks. And I am not a photographer by any means, but I do enjoy taking pictures, and the iPhone really doesn't disappoint. I sold my DSLR camera and am taking all of my family photos exclusively on this iPhone 15. And with the new shared library feature, I can easily select the option, and now my photos are automatically shared with my wife without having to do anything else. And video is where the iPhone stands alone. None of the current smartphones can dethrone Apple's reign of best video on a smartphone. And this year just widened the gap even further by bringing Apple ProVlog capabilities to the iPhone. It is crazy how good this phone takes video. And if you are currently looking to get into social media or any video creation, don't even think about getting a camera. This phone can shoot, edit, and post your videos all on a single device, and easily makes up the cost between this and a full-sized camera, but that is just my opinion. Battery on the iPhone Pro is fine. It lasts me all day, and if I need to charge the phone up a little bit, then I have wall plugs, car plugs, MagSafe batteries that I can easily attach and charge my device. Yeah, I do wish that it was a little bit better on its own, but I can't complain with all the options that we have available to us these days. I have been rocking my battery on the charge only to 80% option. This will extend the life of my battery and allow me to hopefully keep my battery health at 100% for the life of the phone. I rarely charge my phone overnight as I plug it in on my commute to and from work, and when I come down to edit these videos when needed. Now the question is, should you buy an iPhone 15 Pro? I think if you're sitting on an older iPhone 11 Pro or 12 Pro, yes. The 13 is where you should sit back and wait for the 16, but this is going to be the biggest leap I think that we see in an iPhone for the next few years. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next upload.